You are on someone's mind very strongly right now. This person has something they have been wanting to say to you for a long time. It feels heavy for them. It feels stuck. It's like when you have something in your throat and you just can't clear it. That is the energy around them. They have words inside them that have been sitting there for a while. This is not something new. This has been building up. They didn't plan to hold it in for this long. In the beginning, they probably thought, I'll just say it soon. But soon kept getting delayed. Every time they thought about speaking, they stopped themselves. And now it feels even harder to talk. This person thinks a lot. They are the type who analyzes everything. Before saying anything, they go over it in their mind again and again. They imagine how you might react. They think about the right timing. They replay old conversations. They question their own feelings. They try to make sure every word is perfect. Because of that, something simple has become very complicated in their head. They may come across as calm or practical, but inside, they are overthinking deeply. They could be someone who likes control, someone who feels safer when everything is planned. Speaking their truth feels risky to them. It feels vulnerable. And vulnerability is not easy for this person. What they want to say to you is still there. It hasn't gone away. But because they have thought about it so many times, they have started confusing themselves. One day they feel sure. The next day they doubt it. Then they question whether it even matters anymore. They might even wonder if it's too late to bring it up. There may have been a moment between you two when it felt like a certain conversation was going to happen. Maybe there was tension in the air. Maybe you both knew something needed to be discussed. But then it didn't happen. It got delayed. It was avoided. And now so much time has passed that you might even be thinking, does this person even want to talk about it anymore? The truth is, they do. But they are stuck in their own process. This is important for you to understand. It is not about you. You did not cause this block. You did not make them silent. This is about their relationship with their own truth. It's about how safe they feel expressing themselves. It's about their fear of saying the wrong thing or being misunderstood. They are learning how to speak honestly without feeling afraid. And that takes time for them. Right now, they are reaching a point where they are tired of overthinking. They are tired of replaying the same thoughts. So instead of forcing the conversation, they are starting to surrender. They are telling themselves, if it's meant to happen, it will happen naturally. They don't want to pressure themselves anymore. So rather than planning a big serious talk, they may wait for the topic to come up in a normal way. They may hope that the right moment just appears on its own. They want it to feel easy, not forced. There is also a deeper layer here. This person may have struggled in the past with speaking up. Maybe they were shut down before. Maybe they were judged. Maybe they felt ignored. Because of that, their voice learned to stay quiet. Now, when they try to speak something important, that old fear shows up again. They are working through that. Slowly. You might feel confused because from your side, everything seems simple. You might think, why not just say it? But for them, it feels big. It feels emotional. It feels risky. They don't want to lose you. They don't want to create distance. And sometimes, when someone cares deeply, they become even more careful with their words. So if you have been sensing silence, delay, or avoidance, understand that it is not rejection. It is processing. It is someone trying to gather courage. It is someone trying to understand their own heart clearly before they place it in your hands. And the more they learn to feel safe within themselves, the easier it will become for them to speak. For now, the energy is not about forcing anything. It's about allowing space, allowing time, allowing things to unfold in a natural way. The words are still there. The feelings are still there. They are just waiting for the moment when fear is smaller than truth. And when that moment comes, what has been stuck for so long will finally be free. This person may have grown up in a place where it did not feel safe to speak their truth. Maybe when they tried to say how they felt, people reacted with tension, anger, or rejection. Instead of being heard, they were shut down. Over time, this made them afraid to express themselves openly. It taught them that speaking up could lead to conflict or emotional pain. Right now, they are slowly healing that part of themselves. It is like they are learning how to use their voice again. They are reconnecting with their truth and trying to speak from their heart. This is not about you doing anything wrong. It is about their timing and their personal growth. I know that can be hard to hear. When you care about someone, you want clarity. You want honesty. You want movement. But sometimes people need time to feel safe inside themselves before they can show up fully. It feels like they may have said something to you or hinted at something that created expectation. Maybe they talked about doing something, planning something, or expressing something important. And when they said it, it created anticipation. Now there is this energy of waiting. You might be wondering when they will follow through. You may feel confused about why things have slowed down. The truth is, they are feeling pressure. Even if the pressure is not coming directly from you, it exists in the energy of the situation. They want to do or say what they promised, but they want it to feel natural. They do not want it to feel forced. They do not want to speak just because it is expected. They want their words to come from a real and grounded place. This situation is asking you to have compassion, not because you are wrong for expecting follow-through, but because this person is still learning how to stand in their truth. You naturally expect people to keep their word. That is not a bad thing. It actually shows that you value honesty and stability. But right now, the lesson here is about softening. Softening does not mean lowering your standards. It means allowing space. It means letting someone show up in their own way, even if it looks different from what you imagined. When you release the tight grip of expectation, the energy between you becomes lighter. It becomes more peaceful. And from that softer place, something more beautiful can grow. You have a very strong intuition. You can feel when something is shifting. Sometimes your intuition is so strong that it becomes overwhelming. You sense what is coming before it arrives. You feel changes before they happen. And right now, you can probably feel that something is building. There is communication coming. It feels fast and direct. It may come suddenly, without much warning. This could be a message, a call, or even a clear truth spoken face to face. The energy around it feels intense but honest. It is not small talk. It is not casual. It carries weight. This incoming message may surprise you with how straightforward it is. The person may finally say what has been stuck in their throat for a long time. All the emotions they have been holding back could come out quickly. It may feel rushed, but it will also feel real. When this communication arrives, try to stay calm and grounded. Do not let your mind run too far ahead. Just listen. Sometimes when we have waited for something, we build it up in our heads. But what matters most is the truth being shared in that moment. This is a turning point. Not because everything will suddenly be perfect, but because honesty is finally entering the space. And honesty creates movement. It clears confusion. It opens the door for deeper understanding. Your intuition is very strong. It has always been strong. But lately, you may have been feeling a little unsure of yourself. Not because you actually lost your power, but because what you feel inside does not match what you see outside. Sometimes your intuition hits you suddenly and very hard. It feels like a wave crashing into you. You just know something. You feel it deep in your chest or your stomach. But then you look around, and there is no proof. Nothing in your physical world confirms what you are feeling. No message. No sign. No clear evidence. And that can make you question yourself. You may even think, am I imagining this? Am I overthinking? Am I crazy? But the truth is, your intuition is not weak. It is powerful. It is so strong that it almost surprises you. It feels intense. It feels bold. It does not whisper softly. It speaks clearly and strongly, even when you cannot see the results yet. Right now, you may also be spending more time in your head, thinking, replaying things, trying to figure it out logically. You are trying to make sense of what you feel. You want facts. You want confirmation. You want something solid to hold on to. But your intuition does not always work that way. It shows you the truth before the truth shows up in front of you. You are someone who can sense things happening behind the scenes. You can feel when something is shifting. You can feel when someone is thinking about you. You can feel when change is coming. Even if there are no visible signs yet, you still know. This energy is connected to the High Priestess. She represents your inner wisdom and your ability to see beyond what is obvious. She guides you to trust yourself, even when nothing seems clear. She reminds you that your intuition is real and valid, and it is leading you to the right path. You may also be feeling a need for emotional clarity and connection. This is the energy of the Two of Cups, showing that relationships, partnerships, or deep emotional connections are part of what your intuition is pointing to. Something meaningful in love or friendship may be on the horizon, and your inner guidance is noticing it before it appears in your everyday life. And there is a strong message of moving forward from something that no longer serves you. This is the Eight of Cups, showing that leaving the past behind and stepping into something new is necessary. You may feel unsure or hesitant about letting go, but your intuition knows this path is for your highest good. Right now, you might feel a little unsettled, a little unsure, like the energy around you is building, but nothing has fully happened yet. That waiting space can feel heavy. It can make you doubt yourself. It can make you question your own inner voice. But something is about to shift. There is information coming in. There is clarity coming. There will be communication, insight, or some kind of truth revealed. And when it arrives, it is going to feel like a light turning on in a dark room. You are going to say, "I knew it." You are going to realize that what you felt was real. You were not overthinking. You were not being dramatic. You were not imagining things. Your intuition was picking up on something before it showed up in the physical world. This is not the first time this has happened to you. If you think back, there have been other moments in your life where you felt something strongly. Maybe you doubted it at first. Maybe you ignored it. But later, it turned out you were right. And yet, even after being right before, you still sometimes doubt yourself. That is human. It happens. But this next confirmation will feel important. It will feel powerful. It will remind you who you are. It will bring you back into your confidence, back into your inner strength, back into your power. You are not lost. You are not off track. You are not crazy. You are intuitive. You are sensitive to energy. You feel what others miss. And very soon, something will happen that confirms everything you have been sensing. It will feel sudden, but in truth, it has been building for a while. It will bring clarity. It will bring understanding. It will bring relief. And most of all, it will bring you back to yourself. Trust your inner voice. Even when it does not make sense yet. Even when there is no proof. Even when others cannot see what you see. Your intuition is not here to confuse you. It is here to guide you. And this time, it is guiding you straight toward a moment where you will finally see that you were right all along.